Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the final day of true coverage for our Rolling Route 66 show. I'm your host, Austin Coop, and on behalf of Two-Lane America and the folks over at Rockabilly Q, I'd like to jump right into day 15, where we wrap up Route 66 in California. As always, thank you to our sponsor, Don Juan Pomade. For all your men's grooming needs, please check out DonJuanPomade.com. Update, as of Friday morning, 1,280 cars and trucks entered in the show, over 46,000 votes, and just a reminder, voting goes through the weekend. The show will end Sunday night at 11:45 Eastern Standard Time. So just to give you a reminder there, on Sunday, at some point during the day, probably mid-afternoon, we'll post just a short, quick little video that has the current standings with the leaderboard, as well as the class standings for you. So make sure that you take a look at that on the middle of the day on Sunday on social media, and get those votes in. And the contest will end Sunday night. And then on Monday, we'll announce all of the winners on social media, and also start to reach out to the winners to get you your prizes. Speaking of the leaders, a little bit of movement here in the top 20. So as you can see, there's your 16 through 20. And in your 11 through 15 there, you see the Mini has gone into 15th place, pushing that other Mustang convertible back to 16th. And your top 10, just to run through those real quick for you. In 10th place, Sue Rubin with the Corvette there, 834 votes. In 9th place, Dennis Vaughn with 837 votes. Brian Bush comes in 8th so far with 1,018 votes. Tom Norskoff moving up a spot to 7th with 1,026 votes. Sarah Honeycutt's Impala Wagon, 1,189 votes for 6th place. 5th place, Gary Foster's Mustang with 1,477 votes. In 4th place, Ricky Napik's Mustang with 1,677 votes. In 3rd place, the Corvette of Ron and Pam Scattergood with 1,745 votes. 2nd place, JC Grosso, the Trans Am with 3,278 votes. And still your leader, the Mustang convertible of Scott and Connie Bosey with a whopping 4,862 votes. So still plenty of spots there in that top 10 for things to move around. So best of luck to everyone. So when I left you last time, we were in Victorville, just outside of LA there. And so we're going to take you all the way to the Santa Monica Pier today. So technically, Route 66 doesn't end at the pier. It technically ends at another intersection there in Santa Monica, but we just all kind of talk about the pier as kind of the ending of any Route 66 trip. But we got to get there first, and there's plenty of fun stuff to see and do on the way to the pier. If you're out towards San Bernardino, you're going to come to another Wigwam Village. So another Wigwam motel like the one in Holbrook. This one has a little bit different vibe, a little bit different feel to it. It's been lovingly restored as well. So that's a great option if you want to stay in teepee like we saw in Holbrook. There's also one in San Bernardino. There used to be several of these scattered across the country. Now there's only 3. There's 2 on Route 66, this one and the one in Holbrook, and one just outside Mammoth Cave in Kentucky. As you go through LA, if you're trying to stay on Route 66, there are some fun things. You can go through Pasadena, and when they talk about Colorado Boulevard, you're going to see this bridge here. There's some really neat kind of scenic bridges. For more on that, we really encourage you to check out CaliforniaThroughMyLens.com, where we got that picture. They've got some great photos of different Route 66 stops in California. There's also a little museum commemorating the very first McDonald's. There's a service station in Rancho Cucamonga that you can go to. So all sorts of fun stuff there in LA. Downtown LA, Route 66 used to actually end in downtown. There's some interesting stuff down there. but eventually you're going to end up at the Santa Monica Pier. So the Santa Monica Pier, one of our favorite things about it is they've got this sign that you're seeing there where it says end of the trail. So of course you have to get your picture at the Santa Monica end of the trail sign. One of our favorite little things about going to the pier is the 66 to Cali gift shop. So you'll see right there that little kiosk. One of the cool things you can get there is a certificate from them that certifies that you have completed Route 66. So Dan and Ian and all the folks at 66 to Cali is absolutely our favorite little gift shop on the pier. So make sure you support them. And that kind of ends it. You're in Santa Monica. You can soak in the sunshine. Here's a few pictures. If you're somewhere where it's still a little cold right now, you can imagine that warm California sunshine. We also want to point out, once you're in LA, obviously there's all of the other things you can do. It's not on Route 66, but since most of you are interested in this automotive hobby, the Petersen Automotive Museum, oh my gosh, it is absolutely well worth going to the Petersen. This is just one picture there. And if you go to the Petersen, we also suggest spend the extra money to do the vault tour. So those of you that know what I'm talking about, it's hard to get pictures of it. They won't let you take pictures down there. But it is truly one of the most incredible automotive museums. If you've been to the Henry Ford, in Detroit, been to some other good museums, the Petersen's right there with them. So we encourage you to build in some extra time to your Route 66 adventure so that you can take in the Petersen Museum. So that's it. We started in Chicago and went all the way to LA. Again, we skipped over a bunch of great stuff, but we wanted to just give you kind of a high-level idea of Route 66. We hope that you've been having fun. We'll have a special little video intro on Sunday when we do the leaderboard. I don't want to spoil that for you. But in the meantime, let's take a look at more of your cars and trucks and get to voting over the weekend, and we'll talk to you on Sunday. Thank you.